that's the 6 o'clock news. See you at 11.
The news doesn't stop at 7 o'clock, and neither do we. One station covers all the breaking news live. Today's 4. Bringing you drama out on the streets and in the theater. Excitement on the ground and in the air. On one station, the 11 o'clock news is more than just a repeat of the 6 o'clock news.
This is New England's Nightcast at 11.
Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat. Today's New England, alive with news. News One station monitors 24 hours a day. More live reporting on the scene and investigative reporting behind the scenes. One station captures the pulse of New England. Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat. Every TV station has a newsroom. At Today's 4, it's alive 24 hours a day. Today's 4 Eyewitness News, covering the breaking stories live, updating developing stories. New England's only investigative I-team. The news never stops, so we never stop. Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat.
How do you make sports come alive? Easy. Show a lot more of this and a lot less of this. Because in New England sports, the beat goes on and on and on. And I don't want you to miss a beat or a beating.
Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat. On one station, the news comes alive, with more on the scene and live coverage than any other station. More of what television does best. News that takes you there.
Jack Williams on the scene at South Boston.
Bruce Schweigler live in the hot.
Liz Walker reporting from Kenmore Square, which is...
This is Bob Lobel live at the Harvard Practice Field with...
I'm Joyce Kilhaywick live from the Schubert Theater.
John Henning live.
Live?
Live.
The one station with the most live coverage. Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat.
And that's the 6 o'clock news. See you at 11.
The news doesn't stop at 7 o'clock, and neither do we. One station covers all the breaking news live. Today's 4. Bringing you drama out on the streets and in the theater. Excitement on the ground and in the air. On one station, the 11 o'clock news is more than just a repeat of the 6 o'clock news.
This is New England's Nightcast at 11.
Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat. Today's New England, alive with news. News One station monitors 24 hours a day. More live reporting on the scene and investigative reporting behind the scenes. One station captures the pulse of New England. Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat. Every TV station has a newsroom. At Today's 4, it's alive 24 hours a day. Today's 4 Eyewitness News, covering the breaking stories live, updating developing stories. New England's only investigative I-team. The news never stops. So we never stop. Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat.
How do you make sports come alive? Easy. Show a lot more of this and a lot less of this. Because in New England sports, the beat goes on and on and on. And I don't want you to miss a beat or a beating.
Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat. On one station, the news comes alive, with more on the scene and live coverage than any other station. More of what television does best. News that takes you there.
Jack Williams on the scene at South Boston.
Bruce Schweigler live in the hot.
Liz Walker reporting from Kenmore Square, which is...
This is Bob Lobel live at the Harvard practice field with...
I'm Joyce Haywick live from the Schubert Theater.
John Henning live.
Live?
Live.
The one station with the most live coverage. Today's 4 Eyewitness News, where you don't miss a beat.
With Gary LaPierre and Gil Santos.
Count on us.
And to know which way the wind blows, it's the BZ Weather Center with Don Kent.
Count on us.
For a fresh start every day, open your eyes to Dave Maynard and his team. They'll give you more in the morning.
Count on us for more in the morning.
300.
Obviously, the best source for the news is someone who's there. That's why I'm a firm believer in on-the-scene reporting. So is Channel 4. Because I'm on the scene, I'm not telling a story, I'm reporting real life. That makes a big difference. You really know what's happening. Wonder why they call me an anchor woman. Hey, I'm not anchored. I'll go anywhere for a story.
Get your news from the source. Liz Walker on the Eyewitness News at 11.
Well, Candy, that was an interesting story on the...
And now, an Eyewitness News update with Liz Walker.
Some of the stories for tonight's late edition. Dan Ray takes us along as community groups motorcade through Boston to protest police and fire cutbacks. And Beacon Hill comes a step closer to easing Boston schools' money crisis. Details at 11.
Entrances to a Dartmouth Street parking lot were blocked by South End residents today. Eyewitness News reporter Sarah Ann Shaw says that a community group wants to see housing built on that land.
Who were you in your previous life? Hello, I'm Nancy Merrill. Join me at 12:30 on People Are Talking when we'll explore the mysterious subject of past lives regression.
Wake up to 4 today with up-to-the-minute news, weather, and sports every 15 minutes from 6 to 7 weekday mornings. 4 today on Channel 4, the right way to start your day.
You, too, can learn how to create great television. Coming right up on Evening Magazine, we're off to Bedford High School to take a look at a program that's teaching youngsters how to create the television programs of the future. And we'll meet a 110-year-old evangelist who has been preaching fire and brimstone since the days of Ulysses S. Grant. It's all on Evening Magazine. That's next.
And now, an Eyewitness News update with Tony Pepper.
Here are some of the stories we're working on for tonight's late edition. The final word tonight from the state Supreme Court: Boston schools to open tomorrow despite the city's plea of poverty. And President Reagan presses for his budget cuts in a TV message at 9 o'clock. Join us for all the news at 11.
How preschool benefits your child, Wednesday at 9.
Money Sense, brought to you by Marshalls, a company concerned with the economy and its effects on you, the consumer.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Would you like to buy
All your latest TLA papers.
Money Sense?
Fill her up. Check the oil.
I'm home, honey. What's for dinner? It's brighter than bright and whiter than white.
Taking an eggs whole or whole fries.
Will that be cash or charge?
Money Sense.
The mountains, the seashore, an exotic island, all of us dream of a vacation spot we can call our own. Hello, I'm Sharon Wright, and later on tonight's Money Sense, you'll learn what to watch out for before you buy into a time-sharing vacation plan.
TV4's new Eyewitness Newsroom, designed for news from the ground up. A total information center, totally self-contained. But our most important news source is still you.
Hello, Lisa 9.
783-4444 connects you with our Instant Eye hotline. It's open day and night because we need your help to keep us first with the news. When you see news happen, call 783-4444, the number where your news matters.
The weather can be hard on all of us here in New England. But there's more to weather than just the temperature. When the mercury goes down, the heating bills go up. That's why it's important to put a little Yankee ingenuity to work, using the best of the old, like this wood-burning stove, and learning to use new ideas, like these solar panels. New England weather can be great, and I look forward to forecasting those kinds of days. But if I can find ways to make this winter a little bit easier on you and your pocketbook, I'll tell you about that, too.
Bargain hunting used to be a lot of fun. You could pick up an old picture for just a couple of dollars.
Or how about a brass boot? Everybody needs a brass boot.
Well, there aren't many bargains left.
The way prices are going up, you have to be a pretty smart bird to keep up with the cost of living.
And that's where Eyewitness News can help.
With Linda Harris to help you get the most for your dollar.
And Ed Berger to help you get a grip on your money.
We help you every way we can, every night on Eyewitness News.
New England's only complete news service.
I think for Jack Williams, New England is the kind of place where you find a harmony of life. A jog through the countryside tells you exactly what New England is all about. It's a place of history, a place of peace for Jack, a place of excitement, and a place to get to know new people, young people, old people, and enjoy the New England way of life.
New Englanders are fortunate that we have the lakes, the streams, the ocean, the mountains just around the corner. Unfortunately, just around that same corner, some people dump their garbage. I see how the environment affects us every day, but I also see how we affect the environment right here, right in our own backyard.
Tony Pepper's New England is centered around people, his family, his friends. He likes his New England neighbors. It's not unusual to see Tony out at Haymarket, at Bannell Hall, at the Quincy Market. Wherever people are, that's where you'll see Tony Pepper. He likes them. That's one of the main sources of his stories, and I think is one of the big reasons why he is as popular as he is. Tony cares about people.
It's just great to come to work on a bicycle because you have an idea. I'm going to be coming to this building. My job is to communicate with the people in the world. But once you come to the office, you're shut into the office. You ride your bike to work. You get a chance to see people as you're coming to work. You get an idea of what the weather is like. You just get a feeling that you're in the world before you get here to communicate to the world about what the world's about.
We'd like you to meet TV4's Eyewitness News team. You'd better watch closely. They're a fast-moving group. The Eyewitness News team, the people who bring you the news each day. And those are just the people you can see. We've all got different jobs to do here in New England. While you're doing your job, we're doing ours, bringing you the news. We're the 6 o'clock Eyewitness News team, and we're as proud of our work as you are of yours.
Going in to see a new movie or play, I always remember that my profession is the audience's pleasure. Sometimes I sit through the show so that you won't have to. Other times I discover something for people to cheer about, to find a place to relax with the family, to enjoy the oldest traditions and the newest attractions. I'm Mary Stewart, TV4 Eyewitness News.
Tonight, when the lights go on in New England, we're at work. We're the Eyewitness News 11 o'clock team. We're Tony Pepper working on a late story, Jack Williams covering fast-breaking events, Bruce Schwegler checking tomorrow's weather, Lynn Berman at a night game, Mary Stewart at an opening night. There's a lot happening tonight between 7 and 11. We know because we cover it. Eyewitness News, tonight at 11. Followed by The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson.
Just watch us fill your days and nights with laughter and with pure delight. We'll take you places where you'd really want to go. If you think you've seen it all before, just watch us now. We'll bring you more with news and information that you need to know.
Today's sport, just watch us. WBZ, you'll love us. Today's sport, just watch us now. Evening magazine, watch us now. Eyewitness News, watch us now. Real people, people's court, family field, just watch us now. In today's sport,
just watch us.
Today's sport,
you'll love us.
Today's sport, just watch us now. With WBZ, just watch us. Today's sport, you'll love us. Today's sport, just watch us now. Today's sport, just watch us now. Evening magazines, watch us now. Eyewitness News, watch us now. Real people, people's court, family field, just watch us now. In today's sport,
just watch us.
Today's sport,
you'll love us.
Today's sport, just watch us now.
This is Kids Fair. We are live at the Boston Common. We're here because of the International Year of the Child, and we're here to see just how kids are faring. Hi, I'm Robin Young.
I'm Artie Sender, and we're faring real well today. It's a beautiful day. We're at the Boston Common at the corner of Charles and Beacon Street. We've got literally hundreds of things to do, and they are all free.
Yeah.
So come on down and join us.
I'm Charlie Austin, and I'll be in the pro sports celebrity area. Basketball, hockey, tennis, a few of the sports action things you'll be involved in the clinics that you can learn about, and we'll be here all day.
Hi, I'm JP Wing. I'm Sarah Crutchfield. And I'm Jonathan Sahula. We're at the Tooth Booth, which is a place we'll be visiting at the Kids Fair, so stay tuned.
I'm Linda Hara.
I'm Ron Robin.
And I'm Bruce Schwegler. We're at the Museum of Fine Arts booth.
We're silk screening t-shirts, among other things. Join us today at Kids Fair.
Come on, let's sing a song about Kids Fair. Come on, let's swing along to see Kids Fair. Come on, let's bring the gong and shout Kids Fair. Let it ring out strong, wow, 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 Kids Fair. Kids from everywhere and of every age will be there. 4 years old, 14 and 40, 6 years old, 16 and 60, 8 years old, 18 and 80. Any age from anywhere, joining together to share. Doesn't matter how you wear your hair. All that matters is that you care about giving and growing together, living and knowing together, seeing and being together, getting it better and better together at the Kids Fair. That's Kids Fair. Come on, everything is happening at Kids Fair. Come on, everybody's rapping about Kids Fair. Come on, every toe is tapping at Kids Fair. Come on, ring the gong, wow, 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 and shout Kids Fair.
This portion of Kids Fair is being brought to you in part by your local McDonald's restaurants. For breakfast, lunch, snacks, or dinner, nobody can do it like McDonald's can.
Okay, we're here at Kids Fair. What is Kids Fair? Well, it's WBZ-TV's show that kind of begins our week-long celebration of the Year of the Child. The Year of the Child was declared for the year 1979 by the United Nations, and it's a time of celebration as we're doing out here, also a time of commitment to issues about children in our very complex world. Robin?
And the Year of the Child Committee has established 9 priorities, 9 problems, and we're very proud at WBZ because we've produced some special looks at those problems. They range on everything from work and play to parenting and how that's changed to the family in transition. We're going to be showing you those today, and we're also going to be showing them on our other 5 Westinghouse stations. That means from Philly to Baltimore to Pittsburgh to San Francisco. There's a big party going on. It will be going on all this afternoon. We'll have the news at 6 o'clock. Then we'll be back at 6:30 to 7 o'clock. We'll be here. So come on, it's Kids Fair.
And it's great. It's going to last till 7 o'clock. We actually began this back at 1 o'clock this afternoon, and we had sort of a formal opening ceremony, and Karen Bosi, who was with the Massachusetts Office for Children, was up here, along with Mayor White, and she talked about the seriousness of the issues of kids in society today. Go! 10,
countdown,
9, 8.
Lyrics to fit your marketing needs. For example, you can order the basic sing with 7 custom lyric slots, or you can order a complete sing that's custom from top to bottom. For example, your lyrics could portray the important part your station plays in community life, as in this spot from WBZ Boston.
TV for there, be there.
You can see anything you want to see there.
You can be anything you want to be there. WBZ there, WBZ there, but you've got to be there. Yeah, concerts and kids fair there. We all care there. When New England needs to know, TV4's the place to go. WBZ there, be there. You've got to be there. Yeah, Celtics on the scene there. Come and scream there. Run the mountains to the bay. All that's new for today. It'll be you and me there. See what you wanna see there. WBZ there, be there. It'll be you and me there. Got you covered, New England. See what you wanna see there. TV4 there, be there.
Now you can also order a
We're for you. We're for a Haymarket crowd. We're for the ship standing proud. We're for Faneuil Hall and the colors of fall in New England. We're for a jingling sleigh and St. Patrick's Day in South Boston. We're for great old Cape Cod. We're for old Harvard Yard. We love to be lost in the tradition that's Boston. It's New England. We're for the big stage. We're for those corny ideals every one of us feels for New England. From Worcester to Gloucester, from Newport to Maine, we want you to see that we're for. We're for you, for believing that dreams come true. We're for paying the bills and working the mills for you.
We're for hope and Yankee pride, for family ties and kissing the bride.
We're for living by the rule and for putting the kids through school. For the old neighborhood and caring about brotherhood. For making a living, for loving, for giving, and that's why we're for you. There's no limit to what you can do. Though times get tough, the going rough, still you'll see it through. Hear us saying, we're for you.
Gail Harris. With the only news at 5:30,
Gail, you forgot the tape.
you gotta have
Thanks, Doug.
teamwork,
Can't hear the notes. Can you help me out? Sure. Thanks.
organization,
Gail Harris.
speed,
Terrific.
an artist's touch,
Close enough.
some fancy footwork,
Good prices on.
and a little extra help.
Hey, you made it again.
Gail Harris. Making a good thing better.
45 seconds. 30 to the T.
Chris Maru and Gail Harris. Watch live on 4 beginning Monday at 5:30 here on TV4.
Hey.
Is the change here on A2?
Yeah, I just did.
Chris Maru and Gail Harris. Watch live on 4, beginning Monday at 5:30 here on TV4.
Channel 4's the one for all. 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 For all the ways you're growing, reaching out and standing tall. For always and forever, Channel 4's the one for all. Channel 4's the one for all. Channel 4's the one for all.
Making friends and sharing feelings whenever it counts, we'll always be there.
Doing things together, feeling good inside, and we're proud to be there at your side. For all the ways you're growing, reaching out and standing tall. For all the things worth knowing, Channel 4's the one for all. For all the times together, for moments you'll recall. For always and forever, Channel 4's the one for all. Channel 4's the one for all. For all the ways you're growing, reaching out and standing tall. For all the things worth knowing, Channel 4's the one for all. For all the times together, for moments you'll recall. For always and forever, Channel 4's the one for all. Channel 4's the one for all. For all the ways you're growing, reaching out and standing tall. For all the things worth knowing, Channel 4's the one for all. For all the times together, for moments you'll recall. For always and forever, Channel 4's the one for all. Channel 4's the one for all. The one for all you count on when you count on someone there. For all the information, all the news you want to share. For all the ways you're growing, reaching out and standing tall. For all the things worth knowing, Channel 4's the one for all. Channel 4's the one for all. Channel 4's the one for all.
To meet a challenge, you need teamwork. And Eyewitness News has the best.
a challenge, you can depend on the Eyewitness News crew. Bruce Schweigler, Roger Twibell, Tony Pepper, Jack Williams. They're working together to make a good thing better.
Presenting the Eyewitness News Maestros. Tony Pepper, Jack Williams. When they put together a newscast, it's a classic.
Liz Walker joins Barry Burbank and Bob Lobel for the weekends on Eyewitness News. They're making a good thing better.
We've seen so many changes in the faces, the places no one else can say they've seen as many yesterdays as more.
Times who could forget? How good can it get? You ain't seen nothing yet.
Today is for a whole lot more of what New England's looking for.
You gotta have arts more than ever before.
Today is for news like never before. Today's for lots more fun.
Take a look, we've just begun.
We've got more than just the scores, live reports, one station's more. Of course it's for. After all we've been through, still one station you can turn to. Today's for a whole lot more. Today's for a whole lot more of what New England's looking for. Today is for more than just the scores.
You've gotta have arts, news like never before.
After all we've been through, still one station you can turn to. Today's for a whole lot more.
Today's New England, moving fast. One station's keeping up. One station was first with news, weather, sports, live reports. One station has the only 24-hour investigative I-team and dedicates an entire news program to live reports. One station covering New England with the latest technology. One station responding. One station. Today's for Today's New England. Today's New England. News happens 24 hours a day. When it happens, one station is where it happens fast. One station dedicates an entire half-hour program to live reports. One station provides more live reports than any other. Whatever happens, wherever it happens, one station will be there, live. One station. Today's for more live reports.
Albert is their leader, who was expelled for using derisive and abusive language at a disciplinary meeting. How long is this running? The college administration. Not because of any heated discussion, just because of a lack of ventilation. David McCormick, Eyewitness News.
It's why it's called?
Yes. Yeah, we're ready.
What do I do? This is 6.
Yeah, right. Let's see the lock. Right here. What do you want to do with this? Let's put it here, right here. Okay. I can get through this. Ready to rip? Yeah, wait a minute. All right. I'm missing the first. Put a slip sheet in on the first 2 stories. What's the name on it? Draft and City Council. I'm 26, 27, so I don't watch it. Right? Two with key and Tom's mic.
Stand by, Tom. 10 seconds.
Here we go. Fade it. Stand by 2 with key. Go on. Stand by to roll commercial film. Roll. 3, 2, 1. Take. Okay, 2. Set a desk shot. Camera 1. Key over 1.
Here we go. Watch it, Charlie. Get out of the way.
This is Eyewitness News, Thursday, January 22nd, 1970. Here from the Eyewitness Newsroom is Tom Ellis.
Good evening, everyone. Stand by. News film. Clark Booth out.
No, we have to watch the film. Hand bend the Fresno.
Need a shotgun, too.
Oh, yeah, shotgun in the back. It's important to an awful lot of people.
The rationale, the function of a commentary is not the same as an editorial. It's not the same as a news report. It is an analysis. It's an effort to get a little deeper into the news, to bring
work as a
Temperature right now is at 7 degrees. That's all. Wind chill factor up 50 degrees from 40 below last night.
2 pieces of pad coming in.
Here's what I thought we could do.
2 pieces of pad before page 12. They're on the way in now.
Okay. You know, this is the kind of weather that travel agents love.
Their own judgments.
I try to be objective. I'm cognizant of the fact that this is one of the most difficult challenges that confronts me daily in my work as a newsman. However, I am not detached from my environment. I am most certainly not detached from my immediate background and personal experiences as a human being. I know what it's like to be hungry. I know what it's like to be a have-not. I know what it's like to be discriminated against in seeking housing and employment. In light of this, there perhaps are those occasions when I find it somewhat difficult to be completely objective, if there is such a thing. However, this does not preclude my being fair and truthful.
Objectivity has to mean detachment, a lack of involvement in a story. And by the same token that I think everybody should be without prejudice, I don't see how any reporter can be without involvement in a story.
To individual stories.
For over 4 decades. Insights, drawing from more news. WBZ News 4.
When I commute in and out of Boston, I listen to WBZ Radio.
WBZ News Radio 1030.
What you miss on TV, you pick up on WBZ Radio.
2 great stations, 1 great news team. Now WBZ News means both News 4 and WBZ News Radio 1030, both newly energized with a fresh graphic look. If it happens in New England, we've got it covered, updated, and cross-promoted.
Battling monster winds in the north, dangerous seas to the south, and whiteout conditions throughout New England, the entire Eyewitness News team gave you more updated coverage.
Last March, WBZ's storm coverage won praise even from the print media. But then, when a big story's breaking, New England already knows where to turn.
WBZ makes me feel like I'm really there.
I feel the live coverage is the best in town.
They break the news right away.
For live coverage, I don't think you can beat WBZ.
Already, New England is responding. In May, only
radio, they're there.
Runs at 1, but Boston loves that show. Other than that, it's news and information all day long.
Our weekday lineup starts early, 5:30. Something else. Scores, the stars, and the best male demos on Boston TV. Sports Final delivers more men 18 to 34 than the competition's late news combined.
The stars are back on NBC.
Of course.
I really like the people on Channel 4.
And I like the way they deliver the news. They make it concise and very understandable.
They seem to really concentrate on the news, and they have a very professional regard for each other.
Well, I like the way Liz Walker and Jack Williams work together. They seem to be very natural.
And it's reflected in their reporting of the news. They have a lot of respect for each other.
Because I think they like each other. They're friends.
And I enjoy watching that.
Jack and Liz, I like the way they work together.
Yeah, I'll take the 8.
Jack Williams and Liz Walker on WBZ-TV 4.
You know what I like best about Channel 4 News? Liz Walker.
She's just vivacious, dynamite woman, and I really, really like her.
Liz Walker is very warm and sincere, and I feel that she really feels what she says.
You know that she's telling the truth. She's giving it to you straight. I just like her style.
I'm a professional woman, and I respect another professional woman, and she is one.
Liz, you're looking good, girl. Hang in there.
Liz Walker on TV 4, the station New England turns to.
Liz Walker, I feel, is a very upfront newscaster and presents the news in a very clear and concise manner.
I like Liz Walker a lot. I think she's a real person, very natural.
Well, Liz in particular, she can be very serious, and then she still has a sense of humor.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
Well, I think she's warm, sincere. She delivers the news like it should be.
Wait a minute, Elizabeth. This is your mother.
Oh, come on, Bobby. I think she's very direct. I think she tells it like it is.
Why just wave? Hi, Miss Walker. Why just wave to her? Say hi, Mom.
And she really digs after the story to bring you the facts and the truth.
Aunt. That's it. It's your aunt. This is your aunt talking here.
She has a good reporting ability, I think. And I've watched her from the beginning.
That's it. First grade teacher. Been with you from the start. I knew it.
Her attitude, her delivery is excellent.
Family. We're talking family here. She's great. We love her.
Eyewitness News on WBZ-TV 4, the station New England turns to.
Jack Williams just is easy to listen to. He's personable. He knows what he's talking about.
I like her.
Well, I really think Jack Williams is a nice person. I think he's got a terrific sense of humor.
You don't know the half of it.
I think he's quick on the uptake.
What?
He always seems to know what he's talking about, and he says it quickly and to the point.
I really appreciate it. I just can't...
Sorry, Jack, we're out of time.
Jack Williams on WBZ-TV 4, the station New England turns to.
When you say New England, what comes to mind? Traditions that have stood the test of time. Neighbors willing to share their time. People who deserve a hand, even if that hand is a small one. People learning about their environment. People sharing good times. Or viewers who speak their mind. New England is people, something Eyewitness News has always understood. That's why WBZ-TV is the station New England turns to. There is a spirit that tilled New England's fields, helped to build her cities and strengthen her economy. A spirit of teamwork, people pitching in and working together, so any job gets done better and faster, no matter how big or how small. Most New Englanders can't think of a better way to work, and at Eyewitness News, neither can we. WBZ-TV, the station New England turns to. New England is a unique balance of the old and the new. It's a respect for history in an era of change. Today, those changes are happening faster and are more challenging than ever. We take special care at Eyewitness News in keeping you informed, in keeping pace with those changes. That's why people anxious to know exactly where to turn and who to turn to.
I'm Jack Williams.
WBZ-TV, the station New England turns to.
There are some things a kid doesn't want to talk to her parents about, or her teachers, or her friends. Sometimes she needs a big sister, which is why organizations such as Big Sisters exist, and which is why Pam Moore of WBZ Channel 4 not only reports on the problems of kids growing up, she also helps out as a big sister to LaToya Cromartie of Dorchester, Massachusetts. Of the 1,500 athletes who participated in the 1987 Massachusetts Special Olympic Summer Games, almost half of them had no one to share their great moment of triumph. No parent, no brother, no sister. Which is why, for the last 9 years, Charles Austin of WBZ-TV 4 has not only reported on the Special Olympics, he's also participated in them.
This is Freddie, and Harry and Donna Coppola. This is Mark and Ann Gilman. And here's Jillian Castine and her family. All of these children were introduced to their adoptive parents by one man, Jack Williams, on his weekly segment, Wednesday's Child. This is a celebration of the first 5 years of Wednesday's Child. For 5 years, Jack Williams has done nothing less than use the power of television to change people's lives for the better.
The following program contains many scenes in black and white. Please do not adjust your set. You're about to look back at TV the way it used to be on New England's original TV station.
selection of a site for the first television station presented many difficulties of which the public know little. To convert the old palace into the headquarters of the latest miracle in electrical communication, complete reconstruction was necessary, so that the building might house the transmitters, control rooms, studios, and all the complicated apparatus. The station is now complete and working. The director of television in his office. The restaurant crowded with staff. Here in the experimental studios, Emitron cameras are being tested. In one studio, a close-up is being taken of one of the members of the staff, and her picture comes up on the television monitor. Engineers stand by in the control room. The levels are set. Switches are thrown. Generators begin to turn. The water flows through to the transmitter valves. The valve filaments begin to glow. The lights in the studios come up on the dimmers. The producer is waiting at his microphone to speak his last word to the artist. The controllers are ready on vision and sound. The vision and sound are on. The station goes on the air.
A mighty maze of mystic magic rays is all about us in the blue. And in sight and sound they trace living pictures out of space to bring a new wonder to you. There's joy and star, the world is at your door. It's here for everyone to view, conjured up in sound and sight by the magic rays of light that bring television to you.
The following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Live from WBZ-TV 4. Rip Van Williams. Countess Walkula. My Favorite Henning. Weather with Sergeant Bruce Schwegler. Sports with Bozo Bell. Joyce Koherwick. This is Eyewitness News, the evening edition.
Hi, I'm David Whitman reporting from Los Angeles, California as part of our continuing Special 4 report, Where Have All the Anchors Gone?
That's good.
That's pretty good, fellas.
We should do that. April Fools.
Good evening. Here's the straight look at the news.
Tony, Boston Edison really doesn't know what's happened yet. All they can say is the lights are out in the back bay on Fenway and downtown. Now, in the area here, there are lights on in a kind of triangulation around, so it's not real dark. We've been traveling up and down the streets for about the last half hour. There's still a mood of gaiety, the kind of thing which traditionally has accompanied this in the begining. Problems. There are fire trucks out, but no fires. There are probably going to be a lot of...
deposit 5 cents for an additional 3 minutes. If your call
As
is
you
not
can hear on at a payphone.
Have you got a nickel? Andy.
For now, no problems. Mostly still a good time, and again, that's the way it usually is at the beginning.
Okay, before you call back, get some change, will you, Andy?
Thanks a lot. Good idea.
Thank you very much. Apparently, the telephone company is working quite well, even though Boston Edison is not. Jack?
The Agriculture Department has unveiled the menu. It plans to donate to school lunch programs throughout the country. The menu includes dishes like cheeseburgers, barbecued beef, chicken pie, crunchy peanut butter, and missiles. That was the wrong film.
2 points. If you're coming here, number one, don't bring any liquor with you because Boston police are on City Hall Plaza and they are making an effort to make sure that people, excuse me, madam, don't bring liquor here to the Boston City Hall Plaza.
From Irvine, California, university research team says about 14% of the female seagulls on an island off the California coast are lesbians. The researchers call it the first solid evidence of widespread homosexuality among wild birds. No evidence of homosexuality among male birds was found. New Hampshire Governor Meldrum Thompson has been told by the president of the University of New Hampshire that part-time instructor Jack Thomas of the Boston Globe will not be fired. We better get over to Bruce. Thompson had demanded Thomas be canned after he wrote a vindictive article about New Hampshire in the Globe. Let's get to Bruce. I can't make it.
San Francisco Coast Guard officials are keeping a close watch tonight on 2 barges, one loaded with toxic chlorine gas and explosives. The 2 barges broke loose from a tugboat just outside the Golden Gate early today. What this train is doing on air, I haven't the foggiest. 20-foot waves and high winds hampered the rescue operation.
Coming up next on First 4 News, the music of Chris Williamson. We'll be back in just a moment.
On the New York Stock Exchange, prices were lower despite a late rally. The trading was very active. Ed Berger's coming up in just a few moments. The Dow Jones Industrials closed down nearly 2 points. An average share of common stock gained 4 cents. More than 37 million shares were traded. Well, I got it. Tonight, our money reporter Ed Berger is prepared, I think, to talk turkey on inflation. Ed?
Tony, you know, the current inflation problem has made it very difficult to get any bargains. Now, it seems appropriate
Here, let me
that our friend Tom... Okay.
There we go. Now you got it.
Well, Tony, where do you think we ought to give him his freedom so that he won't be noticed?
I don't know, maybe Boston City Council chambers or someplace like that. But I'm going to put him back in the box.
Back in his box.
And wish him well because he survived past this Thanksgiving at any rate. He's a good deal more calm now. I think the lights got him excited.
Tommy did a good job.
Here's a story you may not believe. A University of California Medical Center team has successfully removed a 200-pound ovarian tumor, 1 yard in diameter, from a 30-year-old woman. Physicians said that the tumor had been growing since the patient, who was not identified, was 15 years old and asked a doctor about an enlargement of her stomach. The doctor told her she was eating too much and put her on a diet. A 7-member team removed the benign tumor. After 4.5 hours of surgery on May 24th, the patient was released from the hospital this week and said, "It's the first time in years I've been able to cross my legs." Oh, darn.
Tonight, at this hour, Somerville firefighters near Union Square are battling a 3-alarm blaze.
That was Jonathan Levine. You'll have a live report coming up on the T. Carmen's Union. Meanwhile, tonight, with more communities thinking about using police roadblocks, I returned to Revere and got some very surprising responses.
I'm Joyce Gilhaywick. In less than 2 weeks, the Opera Company of Boston is scheduled to open its 24th season, but the show may not go on.
So we can join the party right now with our Eyewitness News entertainment reporter, Joyce Cole-Haywick, who is live at the
Who
scene.
am I taking the cue from?
Oh, Joyce, you're taking it from me right now.
I can't hear you very well.
Okay.
It's very staticky. Can't hear a thing.
Good. Well, folks, she's there. I just wanted to tell you that. And we've got a Bastille Day party. And why don't you take a cue right now from me? And meanwhile, next on Nightcast, Jonathan Levine live with what could be a new clue in the Joan Webster case.
The search is off, but we'll have more on that later on the Pier 7. They're scouring the scene here at Pier 7, looking for the remains of
All about mustard on our next Woman 77. I guess I should have rehearsed.
Mostly clear skies throughout. Our forecast goes this way for tonight. It's going to be clear. It's going to be very pleasant, and temperatures will be in the range of about 60 degrees around Boston. We take a look at this late afternoon satellite photograph, and this is what we call an enhanced infrared picture, which basically shows us the cloud cover. And we also know it's quite windy in the studio, blowing the picture around. We see that winds are really getting gusty here. Let's now take a look at that satellite tape taken from earlier today. We can take a look at the cloud cover across much of the nation.
Thank you, Jack, and good afternoon, everyone. The storm was expected by everyone. The sleep was not expected. It wasn't until we came to work in the morning it would help. Oh, boy. While we're getting these boards straightened out, it's 63 outside our studio right here in Boston, 57 out at Worcester at the high elevation. And generally speaking, well, we'll get up. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. We have a touchy button here. It's 60, it's 52 way up north. The streams are rising, and we're a little bit concerned up. I didn't do that, folks. We'll see what... This will be another tape they'll save for the Christmas party, I'm sure. It'd be a nice day tomorrow and Thursday, too. Let's take a look now at our radar, because that radar shows exactly where the rain is right now. And the dark areas here on the radar. Where's my radar? There it is.
It's going to be a while before this cloudiness moves out. Satellite picture from the middle part of today showing the cloudiness off to our south. And look at this, the invisible man. Hanes underwear. Well, anyway, we've got the cloudiness moving off to the northeast, and try my brand. It's sunny and pleasant in the Pacific Northwest, and it's cool with scattered showers and the clouds diminishing out through Southern California. The satellite continuous tape loop from the first half of the day shows the cloudiness spinning off our coastline. It also shows Jack Williams sitting there. Okay, well, anyway, let's go back to the, well, hey, wait a minute. Can you miss this? Now, what's that low out in Chicago going to be doing? Well, here's what it's going to be doing. We're going to be looking at the, well, here they are, Jack and Tony. And it's cool in Southern California. Let's take a quick look here at a satellite tape from the first half of today. Well, let's take a quick look here at a radar picture from right now instead of the first half of today. Oh, hey! Shoot the bird, shoot them! Sunny and cool and windy weather for Thursday and Friday. That's the good news. We'll take the sun any way we can get it. This is the way tomorrow looks. Tomorrow, Tom Snyder's not supposed to be here right now. Well, anyway, it's going to be some blue sky on Thursday, and we're going to have more of this blue sky on Friday. But in the meantime, I'm trying to give you a satellite picture, and I guess I'm not going to get it, so maybe I ought to walk in through the time warp here and just disappear. Well, let's go right to, well, too late. Here's a satellite picture. See the clouds? They went away. Now here's the clear sky. Oh, don't got to get my hands caught in there. To the west, clears out for a while, then more clouds. Let's take another look at that west coast situation. At this time, we see, hello, Liv! Hello, Liv! That is our west coast reporter, Liz Walker. Come in, Liz Walker.
On TV4's Eyewitness News, we work all night to keep you informed, supplying you with news you can use. At 11, we report stories that affect you. Last night, TV4's Eyewitness News took you live to Framingham to get residents' immediate reaction to last night's controversial affirmative vote. Tonight, we'll take you wherever news is breaking. Watch TV4's Eyewitness News at 11.
Doodlers. Doodlers? Yeah, that's a name we made up back home for people who make foolish designs on paper when they're thinking. It's called doodling.
Let's begin now.
morning, sir. I represent the hot-foot casualty.
Meet the Republican leader of the Senate, Howard Baker of Tennessee.
Project have so. This action will ruin the $100 million a year maraschino cherry industry. David?
With
Bob, they have given their all for you.
To the roof of my mouth. As far as rain.
All ahead at 11. I'm trying to make it up as I go along. This is really pissing me off now.
Stay with Sam tonight at 11.
At midday, on the weekend, all the time. It's simple.
Taylor 30.
To yell out to the people.
The men in the white jackets will be up in.
Taking on the voices and a lot of power for really to help a lot of people in the world that need it. Whether or not it's going to win a Grammy here tonight, who knows?
O'clock this morning, the Jolly Green Giant has lost it, and we have found it. Ho, ho, ho.
Charlie, I'm amazed anything that big is white.
So am I. So am I. What is that?
That kind of erection, a direct.
Good morning, everyone. I'll try to straighten it out.
We are reporting live right now from the Esplanade, where the discovery was made at about 9 o'clock this morning. The Jolly Green Giant has lost it, and we have found it. Ho, ho, ho.
Hey. Big East.
Yours
Are not expecting.
Natalie. This is a media event here.
We'll see both live.
Charles and Marilyn Fisk are still attempting to. We are here.
Hey, John, you.
Governor, thank you for joining us. And we're out here, and we'll be reporting in tonight at 11. Listen, Jack.
Hey, John, you standing on a chair?
We'll see both live reports from you and Dan. Thank you, John.
She is reappearing.
How you doing?
Good, very good, Joyce. It's been a pleasure eating you, and just telling you I love it. I had a real good time down here at the Black Rose. It's been a pleasure eating you.
Garina allegedly robbed the Hartford Wells Fargo office of $7 million. He's on the FBI's 10 most wanted.
The House voted 73 to 70 to keep Proposition 2.5 intact under the governor's new local aid plan.
A sad day at the New England Aquarium. Hoover, the talking harbor seal, has died at the age of 40.
Present from the. Listen to what I have to say. It may be interesting. It's been an absolutely beautiful November and December, but I guess it's all going to come to an end, and let's turn it over now to the Hog.
I was just talking with Cy back there.
If all of this hot weather is getting to you, then behind us that should look rather inviting. A little present from the MDC.
For the first time this season, all MDC.
Buzz Luttrell, and see what people are talking about today, Buzz. Buzz, we're going to have to wait 1 second because we got to get a camera on you. Okay. I don't see Paul either, so I can't give you a weather update.
it's another hour shut to hell.